Hello, people. We are finally back. Yes, you heard that right. The Thomas podcast is finally back. When was the last time we made an episode of this podcast? Percy, when was it? It was 4 months ago. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so we're finally back. It has been 4 entire months because, honestly, we kind of just forgot about the podcast. We weren't even thinking about it for 4 months, and no one was, asking to make a new podcast episode because Chip's channel doesn't really have that large of a fan base. But we just decided to make one because we thought, oh shoot, people might want another episode of this because it's been 4 months since we posted a video, even though it's only been 2 episodes of our podcast. But honestly, we don't really know what to do. The title of our podcast is it just tells nothing about it. We're just saying that we're back, okay? James, yeah, what do you want? Also, stop eating my Aero bubbles. I was saying, I just found them in the fridge, and why did you even put them in the fridge? Well, I put them in the fridge because they're chocolate. How stupid are you? Chocolate melts. You know that, right? Well, chocolate melts, so obviously I had to put them in the fridge because I don't want to leave them alone and then come back to eat the Aero bubbles just to find out I just have this sticky mess. Or they could just completely melt. Well, actually, Thomas, I don't really think that could happen in just a regular room. Well, I found it in the fridge because I was hungry. I was fridge raiding. I thought fridge raiding was late night snack. No, I just wanted to see if there was anything to eat in the fridge, okay? And I saw the Aero bubbles, and I love arrows, except the mint arrows and orange arrows. Those are absolutely disgusting and should never exist. But I found your Aero bubbles in the fridge, and I thought, good snack. So I ate all of them, and now there are only 4 left. No, there aren't any left. Well, because I ate the last 4, okay? You happy? Thomas, this is just a regular podcast. You don't need to get so violent, okay? Oh, also, Percy, how's your series going? There's 2 Percys on that show. I mean, I can tell you there is going to be a season 3, but and there might even be a season 4, but there's always going to be, a gap between them that will be at least a month. Has it been a month? I don't want to check. I don't really have the time to check, okay? Okay? Hi. Toby, when did you get here? Oh, shut up, Percy. Let me take the spotlight. Okay, fine. Toby, if that is your heart's desire, I present you the stage. There is no stage, Thomas. I could show them there was no stage. Toby, it's a podcast. They can't see you. Oh, right. Crap. So, we're back, eh? I got high in the last slot episode. Yep, quite cool, is it? Is that not? You love to see me smoking weed? Am I official gangster? You didn't really smoke the weed, Toby. You just ate it, and the weed it was just a paper with weed drawn on it in green Sharpie, and it was ripped into the shape of a weed leaf because Chips didn't have time to get scissors and cut it out. Actually, Thomas. Oh my God, Percy! Stop being such a freaking nerd! Ow! Jesus Christ, Thomas. I know nerds are like, actually, shut up! Jesus. Yeah, I think I'm done. Alright, okay. Do you want before I go? Because I have Twixes to eat. Do you want to tell them about the next episode? Oh yeah. Well, who's snapping? None of us have hands. Who's snapping? Okay. Well, the next plot episode, I can confirm it's gonna be the next full length video on Chips' channel. Also, this might be literally one of the shortest podcast episodes we have ever made. It's just like 6 minutes long. Literally. Well, wait, no, not now. Okay, it is 6 minutes long now. Well, this podcast is boring. Look, I promised. Do you want me to give a little spoiler? The next plot episode is going to be called The Outside. And also, Chips has done a bit of recording of the episode. And James, he falls into, I don't want to say it. Is it because it was embarrassing and I just didn't like it? No. James, I'm not sympathetic for you. James, I thought you were not a little child. I'm sorry, I'm just trying my best not to laugh here. James is... I can't. Alright. Well, it's because I just wanted to find fun. I just want to be able to find it because it's kind of funny. Promise. That was me. You know what? Well, I think this podcast is getting. Hey, you can't do a Thomas podcast episode without me. Okay, fine. Gordon, if Gordy Wardy wants to take the spotlight. Just children follow the dream to a land of make-believe, the island of Sodor, magical land where dreams come true. Gordon, that was the most off-key singing I've ever heard in my life. You ruined the best song associated with our franchise. Children follow the... No, Thomas, we don't want to hear you sing. This is not a singing lesson. And plus, I can sing more off-key. Please don't. Shut up, Percy. And I will... Children follow the dream to a land of make-believe, the island of Sodor, magical land where dreams come true. Percy, don't throw up. Please don't. Fine. No, what was that sound you just made? Oh, I just swallowed my vomit. Percy, we did not need to know that. Okay, fine. This podcast episode, I think we are done here. So thank y'all for listening. Hopefully the next podcast episode doesn't have such a large gap between. Well, it doesn't. It's. Well, we hope the next podcast episode is less than 4 months apart from the last one. See ya!